Hello ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, my name is Brad. This is my channel Animate Orange, where I build a lot of 3D metal models and show you how I do it, and decided to make this video today as sort of a channel update because there's been a lot going on and I wanted to keep people informed of some of the things that are going on and just kind of open a little bit of a dialogue more than just building models all the time. I enjoy that. I'm certainly going to keep that going, but I thought maybe a little bit more information, updates, and dialogue might be a good idea. But to start with, I want to say a great big thank you to everyone, not only for watching. Thank you to those that do watch, because you're watching these videos, you're giving it a thumbs up and even a thumbs down if you dislike it. Like the videos that I have helps me as far as knowing what to do. It helps me as far as being available on YouTube, and YouTube actually giving me the chance to bring you these videos. If you're watching, then they have a reason to do so, and thank you for that. But I also want to say an extra thank you to those who have supported me through Patreon, through Ko-Fi, or through simple donations. And I'm going to throw some names out there. Thank you to Alfie Boy 1973. Thank you to Man on a Screen. Thank you to Chuck Lunas and Ogla the Metal Earth Builder. Thank you if I've missed your name, because I know there are a few others. I've kind of scraped these names together from several different areas that have been donated. I'm really very thankful and very surprised for the things that you have donated, be both financially or just models for me to put together. Thank you very much. It really helps out. I enjoy building these, but as you know, it can be a little bit costly, and thanks for the help. It not just benefits me, but it benefits those who are working on these models and are having trouble, which is the main reason I started doing this to begin with. But I do not want to forget, I also want to thank Fascinations for their support, because I have been the benefactor for one of a few contests that have helped bring some of the builds to this channel, but also been given the opportunity to directly review some of their models. So thank you for that support, and support beyond just helping with the channel, but support as far as some of the things that I've gone through. Thank you for your kind words, not just Metal Earth and Fascinations, but the viewers, other viewers as well, and even Fascinations for forwarding a few kind words and cards from others. Thank you very, very much. And now to the update portion of this video. For starters, I wanted to talk about a recent camera rig that I put together. Now, all of my videos, the way it's recorded is the tripod is in front of me, the camera is down at an angle from the other side. And a large part of why I do that is because it is just very difficult for me to mount a camera from my point of view and still be able to see what I'm doing. I don't have the best of vision. Honestly, you don't ever hardly see me in them, but I wear glasses with bifocals, and I don't tend to wear them on camera because it reflects the light. So I do not have the best vision to begin with, and rely greatly on the magnifying glasses that I have, mainly one that sits on the table, to be able to see what I'm doing, and it just gets in the way of being able to record with cameras. And that is why I've developed the setup and use the setup that I do, where I'm recording kind of from the other side, sort of above, at a little bit of an angle. And I know it looks a little bit weird, but it's a way that I've worked on for a couple of years now that gets most of what I'm doing. Now, I built my own setup so that I can have an overhead camera that's directly over where I'm building, pointing straight down, and it didn't quite work out. I managed to make 3 different videos that I could produce and upload, and it was a couple of Legends models, and it was the Iconics Empire State Building. And in all of those videos, you'll notice I'm kind of near the top of the screen and a couple of times go off screen. It just didn't work out. I really had high hopes for it, and was hoping to get a better angle and even possibly flip the screen in the software so that it looked like it was more from my point of view. And I didn't in those videos because it just didn't quite work out. I didn't go through the trouble. I've reverted back to my previous setup, as you can see if you've watched any of the USS Missouri videos. Basically, I kept getting in my own way. I tried to continue to use the desktop magnifying light that I use, and I had to turn it at quite an angle, and it was just very difficult for me to see what I'm doing, and it's part of the reason I kept drifting off. Now I have a headgear magnifying glass that I also tried to use, but I did try another couple of videos with another couple of builds, and I wasn't able to use any of the footage because I kept leaning forward and getting in my own way. By the time I brought the model close enough to see what I was doing, I was kind of in the camera frame, and it just wasn't working out. It made it so for you to even be able to see what I was doing, I couldn't see what I was doing. And if I got to the point where I could see what I was doing and continue to work on the models, it was very difficult for the camera to see what I was doing. So unfortunately, that experiment failed. Fortunately, I didn't spend a lot of money. I made the rig myself out of spare parts that I had laying around the house, and I probably spent $5 on some hooks. But other than that, I'm glad I didn't go out and buy a $100 rig that I can't use. But unfortunately, it just doesn't work out. It doesn't make it so that I can consistently stay on screen and have a chance to see what I'm doing. So that setup keeps me, the setup that I have, that I've been working with for a while, keeps me in a certain area and keeps me on screen. So I apologize if it's a little off, and I know some people have asked that I change the angle, that I find a better angle. It just doesn't work. It doesn't work for my situation, for me to be able to see what I'm doing and to be able to record it at the same time. The angle that I'm using is unfortunately the best angle that I can currently achieve. Other than that, I basically got some new clippers recently, and I was thinking of making a video on that, and I've been very busy and just haven't had the time, unfortunately. For all the tools, the thing that I keep wearing out and going through are clippers, and I love having clippers to be able to easily remove the parts from the sheets, and I've had trouble finding a reliable pair that doesn't break or wear out. Right now I'm using some cuticle cover cutters that I bought at a local big chain store. They were $10, so not the most inexpensive set. Not expensive, $10 isn't that bad, but hopefully they will last me a while. They do seem to be fading a little bit already, but they haven't got to the point where I can't really effectively use them. Going back to thank you for all the support that I've received. I have received several models here recently that people have donated to me to build for videos, and at the same time I have received models from Fascinations to build and review, and at the same time I have received several requests. So if you have made a request, I've got it written down. I may have already bought the model. It's in queue. I'm working on it. Please be patient with me. I'm trying to get to it as fast as I can between all the other models and doctor's appointments and other health concerns, and life has been a little crazy this past week. If you've sent me a model and you're wondering why I haven't built it yet, again, please be patient with me. I'm trying to get to everybody fairly, as well as Fascinations, who has sent me some models, and I want to put some time aside for the models that they've sent me. So there's lots in store, some rather large models, some rather exciting stuff coming. But if you've made a request or a donation and you haven't seen it yet, be patient. I'm working on it. Quite a few things happen all at the same time, and I'm just immensely grateful for the support. Thank you very much, and I'm doing the best I can. And that is the update for now. As always, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your comments. And if you have any comments, as I always say, feel free to leave them down below. Thank you. If you also want to become a supporter of this channel, there's links in the description for Patreon, for Ko-Fi, and there is also a link to the Patreon at the very end of this video. Thank you, thank you, thank you, those out there in YouTube land. Thank you for watching, and keep on keeping on.